Welcome back, everybody, to the A.J.I
podcast,
episode 11. If you're not already following, please do, and share this with all of your friends, your family, your brothers, your sisters, your dogs, your cats, and your dogs, cats, owners. And let's get right into the episode. Welcome back, everybody. I am here with my wife.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I am not doing so well, but we gotta get podcasts out every single week. But yeah, I'm coming down with a upper respiratory cold or something like that.
Yeah.
Got a little bug. I'm on day 3, trying to get better. But yeah.
Other than being sick, how was your week?
It's been good. Honestly, like with our work schedule, they ended up scheduling me 3 days off, which couldn't have landed on a more perfect time for me to get sick on. So that's good. So I don't have to miss out on work. Hopefully I'm better by tomorrow, or at least better by Friday morning, so that I can work fine without any issues and whatnot. So yeah.
Yeah. I was sick this week too.
And I also apologize to our listeners if you hear me like coughing, clearing my throat at all or whatever. Just like that. Yeah.
I got sick this week too and had to come home early from work.
Yeah, you had a stomach thing for like a couple of days, huh?
Yeah, I was throwing up. Like at work, I was trying to make it through, but after throwing up 4 times in 2 hours, I was like, I better go home and just go to sleep.
Right.
But,
yeah, you immediately woke up. You're like, I don't feel good. Blah.
No, I literally
threw up.
Our alarms went off, and I was like, my stomach's kind of upset. I might throw up. Walks to the bathroom and
you know, our manager, the kitchen manager, he came up to me and he was like, oh, what's wrong with Jerry or whatever? And I was like, oh, well, she just woke up this morning and she wasn't feeling good and she threw up. And he was like, oh, last time that happened to my wife, we had kids on the way. And I was like, okay, well, it's not kids because of reasons I don't need to tell you, but yeah.
Yeah, not your business, but it's not.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know. I want to say it could have been the food I ate the day before. I don't know, but I was thrown up for like 4 hours and then it went away and I just had an upset tummy. Oh.
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
Tyson and Paul fight happened.
Oh, yeah. Very anticlimactic as heck. Oh, my gosh. If anybody's seen that, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. Such a build-up for this almost 60-year-old famous boxing legend going up against Jake Paul. And I mean, and I swear it was like 100% rigged because he won, or Jake Paul wasn't trying or something or whatever.
But thank God, like Tyson's getting old, man.
True.
He's just there for the money.
I honestly would have hated to see Tyson get knocked out or something. I would have felt really bad. But like, if you've seen any of Jake Paul's other fights, you probably would have noticed that he was a lot more bouncing around and a lot more punchy, I guess you could say, because I was watching one of his previous fights and he was going ham. And in this fight, he was either very cautious or he was scared or something like that. But I mean, even so, I think people were saying, "Oh, Mike Tyson's gonna win," but dude's like 58. I don't know what people expected from him. Like,
right.
He's not gonna be bouncing around tiptoeing in his Jordans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the end of the fight was just sad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I know they're there for the money. I know he wanted to be there, but
he ain't no spring chicken anymore.
Yeah, I don't think he went in there being like, heck yeah, I want to get knocked out, like, just for the money. So I'm glad Jake.
Oh, yeah, for sure, just for the money.
But.
Ugh, jeez, that just set my head into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put so much pressure in my head with that cough.
Anyways, that was our week, being sick and watching the fight.
Yeah.
But.
Oh, I was.
And then I got a puzzle yesterday, and that was so much fun to build with you. I had a lot of fun doing that.
Chillaxed and built a puzzle while we were watching the last few episodes of season 4 of Outer Banks,
which is really good.
Yeah, everybody should go watch it.
And I cried.
I started watching this the show. I kind of told you about it a little bit yesterday, but it's called the Three Body Problem or Three Body Problem. And it starts out where there's these group of like scientists or whatever, and they're all connected in a way in their past or whatever. They're all kind of all friends and whatnot. And I guess one person starts seeing this countdown in their vision, but nobody else can see it. And once that countdown goes down to 0, they end up offing themselves. Okay. And like it's somewhat connected to this like weird
is this like
virtual
countdown?
Reality game in a way.
Oh, it sounds like Countdown.
And I don't know, it's super interesting. Like the first episode grabbed my attention like a lot, but I feel like you would probably enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But
okay. Well,
everybody else should also try watching that because I feel like it'll be a good show, really good and interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was. You know how everybody's like going crazy about Ozempic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, so I was listening to something and I was hearing that some of the side effects were literally like some people were getting charred, like it's almost like you're getting burnt on your genital areas. Yeah.
For what?
The side effects are actually crazy.
Isn't there a side effect where you literally never are hungry and cannot stomach food?
Yeah. Yeah, like some of
like it makes you literally like
sure lose weight, but at what cost? There's so many side effects that could happen. Like holy crap! Like I was listening to this, I was like, brother, what? Like literally, like people's bungholes are getting like burnt, charred, burnt.
Oh my
gosh,
gosh,
what?
That's crazy.
That is wild. Oh, you know how I was talking about a couple podcasts ago? It was like, oh, they're gonna find out a way to make us live longer or whatever.
Yeah.
And like it's in the next like 10 years or whatever, they're gonna be able to make us live forever. What if it's like, sure, it's like a pill that we take, but the side effects is that you might die.
Oh, brother. Well, then it's a 50-50 chance, you know? So
yeah, you either live forever or you die.
Yeah. You know, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
Did you just come up with that? Or
yeah.
Yeah, you just like, what if this was the side effect? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Side effects are actually stupid crazy because
of
what?
Of what?
Just everything, like any medicine like any serious medicine you take. Like when we were so I have psoriasis, people who don't know that. And when we first were finding out that I had psoriasis,
oh my
gosh. We went to a skin doctor or
that's
a
because we
dermatologist.
didn't know, and it was just like taking over your face, and
yeah,
like it was bad to the point I was like, I can't even tell you what this is. And even like people I knew that knew about skin had no idea.
Yeah,
like what so.
But yeah, so they suggested that I try this thing for psoriasis and whatnot, and like
what it was like an injection though of like a medication.
You had to like do an injection either every week or once a month or something like that in your thigh or whatever, and like just some of the side effects were crazy. And like this side effect isn't really like, I guess, that bad. But for me, you would hate me if if that was one of the side effects for me. It was lower immunity. So basically meaning you get sick a lot easier.
Yep.
And look at me right now. It it would be absolutely terrible. You would hate it.
Yeah. I love you so much, but when you're sick, man, you got you blowing your nose every 3 minutes and coughing things up and making that sound of getting phlegm out of your throat. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
That reminds me of that one time back when we got COVID the first time, and I lost my taste and smell. And for anybody that doesn't know, because I tell everyone, but I never got my taste and smell back the way I should have. And it's completely deformed now. And now I'm just training myself what certain smells smell like and what certain foods taste like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And besides the point, which also I got COVID how long ago? 2020, 4 years ago?
Yeah.
4 years ago, and I still have like the side effect. But after COVID, a couple months, I was like, you know, I never got my taste and smell back the way I should, you know, have like how it was before. And everybody was on TikTok at the time saying like, if you go get this vitamin, it should help you gain your taste and smell back.
Alpha-lipoic acid, something like that. We have it in our cabinet, but
no, we don't. Do we?
Yeah, we still have it. The alpha-lipoic acid, something like that.
It's called something like that, and so I bought it, and I started taking it. Well, it turns out I'm allergic.
Yeah.
And how we found that out is because as soon as I started taking it, I got like my legs got unbelievably itchy. My legs got unbelievably itchy. And I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, why? Like, I can't express the itch. The itch I had.
You're literally like clawing at your legs. Like double fisting clawing your legs.
Yeah. Like to the point I was grabbing forks to itch my legs because they were so bad. And then we found out that it's the vitamin that I had started taking. And did it even help? No. It didn't. Not even a little bit.
All it did was make your legs really itchy.
Do you remember the day I was at work and I had to go, like this is back when I worked on the other side of the line? And I told you, I was like, I literally have to go in the bathroom and take my pants off and scratch my legs right now.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then I look it up and like, that's what the internet said. Like, oh, you may be allergic if you have severe itchiness. And I'm like, oh, awesome.
Yeah.
But,
so there's this thing, get ready for this. The government or whatever has came out with another announcement proving that aliens, or not aliens, but UAPs and UFOs are real. I don't know if you've been seeing that all over TikTok.
The government
or whatever,
is telling us this.
Yeah, like it was.
But the government won't let us know what is
what do you mean?
At Area 51 or 50. Is that what it is?
Area 51 is just a weapons testing site. Yes,
but have you heard like Jacob? Didn't he have like someone he knew that literally could not speak about it? Someone, I think it was Jacob.
Well,
where he was like, I had this person and like I knew this person and they were somehow he knew someone that worked for Area 51 and they cannot speak a word about it.
Well, yeah, because it's like they're testing technologies and stuff like that, you know?
They're hiding something.
Yeah, hiding technologies and weapons.
We got green little aliens over there.
But anyway, so...
I'm just kidding. I don't know, but it is suspicious. Come on.
So what they were saying is that... Here, I gotta... Okay.
Sometimes it makes me wish I was part... Not that I want to be part of the government, but I do just to know the information they know. And to be like, haha, none of you guys know it, but I do.
All right, so
But I'd also be really bad because I'd want to tell everybody everything that I knew. And be like, listen to this, guys.
Okay, so they confirmed the existence of advanced technologies that no other place on the planet can understand. And they also said that they are currently investigating them and trying to understand how they work. And I think something that they also said was that these things are coming from our own ocean and not necessarily from outer space.
That makes sense. We only have, 5% of the ocean discovered or something?
Something like that, yeah. But yeah, that in and of itself is wild. And I feel like, I don't know, like, people, I feel like, still even won't believe it. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't going crazy. People aren't like, oh, like, I feel like people are just shrugging it off at this point, you know? I feel like nobody's really going to believe it until they actually see it for themselves, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people stand by the fact, like, seeing is believing and all that.
Yeah, just like right before this, we were watching a conspiracy video of AI.
Yeah. And
no one talks about it, how advanced it really is.
Mm-hmm.
No one cares. Everyone's like, meh, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
But until one day they take over the world and yeah.
No, yeah, in the video they were talking about, so there's like different levels of AI, and we've passed, the third or fourth, like, version of it or something like that?
No.
Where...
Within the next 10 to 20 years.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying,
we'll
like, we've had I guess there's like a timeline of how AI is supposed to advance, and we're at the point of, like, just the... I don't know what the word for it is, but the next, like, type of AI is A.G.I, so artificial general intelligence, which is supposed to be like the same amount of intelligence that the human brain is, and like how it can comprehend stuff and whatever and think of stuff and all that.
But then it's going to get further than that, to the point of, like, these AIs have to tell us as humans how they work, because we literally cannot understand like how they work.
So after AGI, our artificial general intelligence, there's artificial super intelligence, and then there's artificial what is it called? But there's that one step above this super intelligence, and that's the point where we won't even be able to understand how they work, and we'll actually have to ask the AI how it works. And then at that point, that AI is just going to create an even more advanced AI, and then it's just going to exponentially grow, and then humans will become irrelevant, and
then
we're all...
nobody's going to have a job, and we all die.
Yep, basically. If we let it, though.
Money won't mean anything.
Right.
If that's the case, I better get everything for free.
And even AI right now, like, we were seeing that, and there was the CAPTCHAs, okay? So they tested an AI to see if it could get past a CAPTCHA, and it wasn't, like, it couldn't read the CAPTCHA. You know what CAPTCHAs are. So CAPTCHAs are like...
I was going to say, maybe explain a little, because I don't know if people are going to know, but So
CAPTCHAs, what they are, they're the... like, letters that are really weird looking, and you have to type it in to prove that you're not a robot and whatnot. And so the AI couldn't read the CAPTCHA. So what it did instead was go on to, what was it? Like,
I'm not sure.
Helper Rabbit. What's the website? Rabbit Helper?
I don't know. Whatever it was.
Anyways, so
they
basically
connected with a human.
Yeah, basically a site where you can hire other people to do tasks for you. TaskRabbit, that's what it's called. And so what they did, they messaged the person and said, hey, can you tell me what this CAPTCHA reads? And the guy said, like, oh yeah, but why? Like, are you a robot? And it's like, no, I'm not a robot. I like I have an
Vision
issue. Yeah, vision
impairment.
impairments, and I can't read it. And he was like, "Oh, so like AIs are already currently smart enough to fool humans,
Yeah.
technically."
And you know, the one that blows my mind, the when not the captures, but the ones that literally just says "I'm not a robot" and you click it and it gives you a check mark. Like,
Yeah.
why do those ones even exist?
No, yeah, AIs would clearly be able to complete those already, you
Yeah,
know?
those ones are crazy. Like, why is it even here? But
Yeah. Jesus, might be a shorter episode. All this talking is making me cough.
that's okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess it doesn't really translate into it, but we're gonna switch around topics real quick. Okay, so I put this down in my notes, and like okay, so we're watching this new show. You're kind of watching it. You're mainly watching it more than I am. But you tell us about it. Tell us about
Are you
it.
talking about
The Mormon moms.
mom talk?
Yeah, tell us about it, how it started, and what you know about it so far.
I know nothing about it. This is
You've been watching it though.
I know, but like I don't know previous as to how they became.
Oh well.
Or no, I know how they became a thing, but I just didn't know all the drama that was in it. And we've only watched like 3 episodes, but it's a secret. What's it called? Secret Life of Mormon Moms or something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
They are TikTokers, and they started this mom talk group, and
it's kind of like a hype house, but they don't live together necessarily. It's just like a group of people, you know.
And they're all Mormons.
Mormon moms.
But some of them break the rules.
Oh, yeah.
Or a lot of them have, because a lot of them have had kids before marriage and all kinds of stuff. But I don't know. I'm only on episode 3, and so far we've had one of the moms have been to jail.
Well, what you're missing here is that it was the main mom.
Which I don't know what's her name.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
She went on a live one day and was talking about how
she's being a swinger.
Yeah, her and the other husbands and wives
have all basically shared with each other.
Yeah,
and
which is absolutely wild.
Which is also I don't think was true.
No, was it not?
I don't know. I'm not that far.
I feel like that is what.
I don't want to say the wrong
the whole show, you know.
Yeah, that is what started it. Is what it sounds like, because that's what it started off with. But yeah, I don't have a lot to say because I am only on episode 3. But so far a lot of drama.
Oh yeah, like we've seen one of the couples like drink and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, one of the couples drank at one of the parties that they threw.
Offering other people alcohol too.
Yeah, one of them went to jail. And then one has this dilemma of like she got this package of adult toys, and all she had to do is take a picture with them to promote them and basically get the brand deal, you know. But as a Mormon, you can't like post stuff like that. And so her dilemma is like, do I post it and get the money? Because it was worth a lot.
Yeah, it's a good brand deal or whatever.
It kind of goes against what they believe, you know?
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. That's the least amount of the drama. How, you know what I'm saying.
Spanglish. Yeah.
Anyways, that's just like stupid. I was like, I get it, but I'd post it. Come on, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that is a lot of money.
But yeah.
But anyways, what brought this up is that while we were watching the show, I seen a guy making a charcuterie board, and I made a comment. I was like, who actually makes charcuterie boards like from scratch? Like you buy the meat, you buy the cheese, you cut it yourself, and then you actually set it up. I have never seen someone in person actually make it, and I feel like that is something only like wealthier people would do.
Like,
is that a hot
rich
take
person
or
thing.
no?
That's what. Okay. Do you remember when I was like, we need to come up with topics, not topics, but like those. Like back in the day when someone had something and we would be like, oh, you're rich if you had that.
Yeah.
That to you is something's. Do you feel like.
I guess if you handmade.
Oh, you're rich for that.
A charcuterie board, you're rich for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I feel like it is more normal than you think, though.
It probably is. Let me go pull that up. So then, what are like things that would make you rich? You know, like
what's something that
as
was
a
like,
kid, what are things that you saw other people have that you're like, oh, you're rich for that? You know.
Mm-hmm. Do you have one right now?
I would definitely say just any like console or like.
Oh yeah,
like a DS, because I never had a DS growing up.
Oh yeah,
Or like
I had a DS, but it was a hand-me-down. Something I would.
Honestly, anything that I didn't have.
Yeah, but even like the little things, like let me see if I wrote anything down in notes because I did have like this idea. 1 second.
When you had Lunchables every day for lunch at school.
Oh yeah, if you had Lunchables, you're rich. And I only got that opportunity like when I stayed with my grandma, or back when I lived with my grandma during elementary school.
Yeah.
Every so often, she'd get me like one of those Lunchables that was like the build your own sandwich though.
Yeah.
It's like the extra one, you know.
Another one for me would be like any sort of like expensive, like quote unquote expensive snacks, you know, like if you had like the Scooby-Doo gummies, you know, instead of just the regular smiley face fruit snacks.
Yeah.
If you had like that extra stuff, or if you had like granola bars, well, probably wouldn't say granola bars, but it's like those fancy snacks, like Twinkies.
Oh, Grandma and
you're
Grandpa.
rich if you had Twinkies.
Grandma and Grandpa had me stocked with the Twinkies.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day, they used to have deep fried Twinkies in the frozen area of Walmart.
Really? What?
Oh, my God. They were so good.
Wait, didn't Twinkies get banned for a while?
Yes, they did.
For why?
I don't remember.
For why?
Not banned, but they definitely got taken off shelves. Maybe it was banned. I don't know. I just had one. Oh no. Oh man. I just had one. Oh, you're rich if you had any like. See, and some of those things I say I definitely had, but without grandma, wouldn't have happened. But any electric scooter.
Oh yeah, the freaking. Sorry, my apologies. The big wheels. Is that what they're called?
I don't know. Do you remember when Razor? I used to have a Razor scooter, but it was an electric Razor scooter.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But,
yeah.
Well, no, it was a moped, wasn't it?
I had the moped.
You had the moped?
I did.
Yeah, that made you rich. I remember I went on freaking Scout camp out or something like that, and it was at this guy's place, and they had one of those. And I was like, I want one of those.
Yeah, mine was
cool.
Mine was pink, and of course, Grandma got it for me for Christmas. But also, what are they called?
I want to say
back in the 2000s. Back in the 2000s, the like cars that you could drive. What are they called?
I want to say big wheels.
No.
Mega wheels.
No.
Big tracks.
No.
Don't
know. Are we? I don't know if we're talking about the same thing because you're not even close.
But you could drive them around. They were electric and they're for kids, and they're cars.
Yeah,
is that not it? Yeah.
But what is it?
I'm pretty sure they're big wheels.
No, they're not. I want to say Jeep, but that's just what I had. I had a Jeep one. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so mad. What are they? Did you find it?
Yeah, it's just big wheels.
No.
Yes.
No way they're called that.
I'm pretty sure.
Hold on, we might have to call Grandma. Do we call Grandma on the podcast and ask her?
Sure.
Should we? Okay.
Hi, honey.
Hey, before you say anything, you're going to be on our podcast. I just have a question for you. Okay?
Okay.
What are you remember the car I used to have, the Jeep, but it was electric and it's just like
Your little, yeah.
what's it called?
You had a little Barbie Jeep.
But what's it called?
What are they called?
What do you mean, what's it called?
Were they called Big Wheels?
Didn't they have a name?
No.
Big Wheels.
Andre says it's Big Wheels, but I don't think that's what they're
No,
called.
Big Wheels one that you pedaled. And it was 3 wheels and you had a big wheel in the front.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
So
I think she's right. But I swear they had a name.
Matt did you know, the little battery-operated Jeeps that the kids had, girls had? What were Power Wheels? Is that what they were called?
Power Wheels.
We're looking.
Power Wheels. Yeah.
Windshield, does she know?
Yeah, it had a windshield.
Purple?
Yes.
They're Power
I
Wheels.
got it,
It's
yes.
Power Wheels.
She's saying yes.
Yeah.
She's saying yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was pink and purple.
Uh-huh.
So is that right?
It looks like it's
Power Wheels.
Barbie Jeep.
Barbie Jeep Power Wheels.
Yep. Barbie Jeep Power Wheels.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too, honey. Bye.
Bye. I swear
Power
there's like a
Wheels.
name so
It's Power Wheels.
I know, but there's a name so far deep into my brain that I cannot pull out right now because I swear it had a different name and I can't decide what it was.
It's Power Wheels. 100%.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just crazy. And
I
thought it
just
was
really
something.
search it up and it pulls up all of those big car things.
But you know how I used to call shoes?
Clackities.
Yes. Maybe I had my own word for it.
Maybe.
And I'm just trying to figure out what I named them. I don't know if I've ever told this story on the podcast, but back in the 2000s, you could go to the store and in the toy section, there would be like basically like a princess outfit. And it would come with like really, like, what would you say, short heels. And it was like,
we talked about this on the last podcast, didn't we? Pretty sure we did.
we talked about it on Veterans Day with Jacob.
On the podcast?
Nope.
What? Did we not?
No, we talked about it on Veterans Day.
Oh, okay.
With
never mind.
Jacob.
Yeah, I remember now.
Anyways, it was just like this box and it had the dress in it and the shoes and I was Sleeping Beauty, so I had the Sleeping Beauty ones and they would make the sound, you know, like when you walk, they'd make that sound and
Plastic
to me,
hitting concrete
tile. And to me, that noise was clackities.
Clack. Clack, clack, clack,
So I
clackities.
named them clackities.
Period. Are you gonna get clackities if we have a girl for her?
What?
If we have a baby girl, are you gonna get clackities
yeah.
for her?
Yes. Are you kidding me? I even think at one point they just had the shoes too, where you could have Belle's shoes, Sleeping Beauty shoes, Cinderella shoes, like, and it was like a box of 4 different shoes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It was like, it was the Bella. They were like after princesses, you know? Like
Right. Well, yeah.
Cinderella, Snow White, Bella.
It's just Belle.
Oh, Bella. Yeah.
But anyways, Andre says he doesn't remember that ever really being a thing except for during Halloween. So I need to know if you guys have ever, like, or if you guys remember back in the 2000s when it used to be in the toy section and it was a year-round
I know
thing.
Beza and Kaylee should know.
Yeah.
And I know Kaylee listens to these at least.
It was a year-round thing. Like, it was just considered a toy and not a costume, you know?
Yeah.
Which, smart, because kids, I feel like all the time want to be in a costume. Like, on June 5th, they want to be Cinderella.
Like Bodhi.
Okay. Like,
Bodhi's always in a costume.
Exactly. Like, you just want to be a different person every day.
Oh my God, there was this kid it would be this is just really random, but when I would when I would hang out with Gio in the summers, there'd always be this kid who'd be walking around his neighborhood, and he'd either be in a Flash costume, Spider-Man costume, Superman costume, or a Batman costume.
Period. He just wanted to be a superhero.
And he'd just take a walk. He'd just take a walk around the neighborhood. Yeah.
See what I mean? It was genius
Bro was
back in
living
the
his
day.
best life.
If your kid came to you in the middle of April, you could be like, oh, they got those at Walmart in the toy section.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Then again, not a big option. I only remember princess dresses, so.
I gotta know, nowadays, like, do the youngin' kids, do they, like, go out as much as we did, you know?
What do you mean?
I don't know about you, but for me, I would always be walking to my friend's house. I would walk from my house all the way to Jacob Cheney's house. And that was like, what, 7? No, maybe not 7. Maybe like 5 miles away.
My parents didn't trust me, or my dad didn't.
No.
Not necessarily trust me. It was a fact of what could happen on my way there. Like, I literally remember one day I rode so from here, not from here, but from my grandparents' house over kind of by the pool.
Uh-huh.
Right. Now think about that. That's not on bike, 10, 15 minute,
Yeah.
And I remember, my dad told me, you better call me when you get there. Make sure you got there safe. Well, I get there and forgot to call him, and I got grounded for a whole weekend for it. So, like, there was no, like, you could just go walk. When I got to middle school, me and Mom used to walk everywhere. Though, maybe take her name out. But we used to walk. Yeah, we used to walk everywhere together.
Yeah, there was this one time me and Gio, we got dropped off at the mall, and we were about to, the mall had closed. It was around like 8 o'clock or something, and he was about to call his mom, either she couldn't pick us up or she wasn't answering, but we ended up saying screw it, and we walked from the mall all the way to his house.
That's
good
like
11-mile walk.
That's way further than.
And it took us like 3 hours. Wait, no, we got to his house around like 1 o'clock ish. It was a long walk, and our feet were hurting by the time we got back to his house.
Yeah, that's crazy. But me and same person that I was just talking about.
Yeah.
We walked from the mall to.
Well, yeah, the main street.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we walked there, and by the time I got there, I also had just.
That one's like a good 5. I want to say like 5-ish miles, something like that.
Yeah, and at that point, I had brand spanking new Vans on, and every time I get a pair of Vans, they're rough on my feet the first couple days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your pinky toe be getting crushed when you get new Vans.
Yeah, and I remember I had to take them off and walk halfway without shoes on.
Yeah, I used to be a really heavy Vans kid.
I am to this day.
Yeah.
To me, it was the only shoe that fits my style.
Yeah. But I think Jordan 1s would really fit your style. I honestly think Jordan 1s fit almost any style, to be honest.
I know, they just don't feel like a me shoe.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. No, but yeah, there's I can't remember. I think I got my first pair of Jordans at Ross.
Am I the first one to buy you? Like, the first pair of Jordans I bought you, was that your first pair like you have ever owned? Like,
no.
real? Other than getting $40 Jordans from Ross.
Maybe.
Did you ever spend $260 on them? Because the black and red ones I got you?
Yeah.
Ooh, those were pricey. Those are how much they cost, about $260.
I don't think I did, huh?
you also have a mint green and white
Yeah, I love those ones.
that were about the same, but I like them. So
Yeah. 1 second. And just like, look at the evolution of clothes. You know, back in the day, way back then, we used to just be wearing a leaf on our junks. Not even that. Just
that's
a piece
crazy.
of cloth around your waist.
I was thinking back when I was a kid, I had like bootcut capris.
No, I'm talking about like, what are
The
they
evolution
called?
from just the 2000s to now. Like, seriously, I was wearing
fashion
bootcut
trends,
capris.
crazy.
So bootcut capris, my shirt had the monkey on it. That, you know what I'm talking about? It has a name too, and I can't remember the name at the moment, but it was a specific monkey, and that shirt was green and pink. And then we got the platform. Then we got the platform flip flops.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Crocs. I don't get it.
Well, what was your
Crocs,
outfit?
dude.
Okay. Well, what was your outfit back in the day before you bring up Crocs?
My outfit back in the day, Vans,
it's
jeans,
so different.
T-shirt. Why?
So you're telling me you didn't have like a 2000s look? Like,
No.
seriously, I was wearing my
Vans, jeans, T-shirt. That was about it. Maybe some cargo shorts.
Oh, plaid shorts that go to like mid-thigh or a little below mid-thigh for kids. Oh, I used to have those too, and they're ugly. They're not cute.
I know my sisters would be dressing up in all sorts of different colors. I remember my mom used to make like JoJo style bows for my sisters. She used to, my mom used to sell like big bows.
Really?
Yeah.
She made?
Yeah. She made some extravagant type of stuff. She'd make super, super fancy type of bows, and then she ended up like selling them to like the schools and stuff like that. But yeah, I think they were pretty cool. Oh my gosh, you were telling me something really crazy about Zach Bryan a little while ago, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. That him and Brianna Chicken Fry broke up.
Brianna Chicken Fry?
That's her name? Like her...
Seriously?
Not literally.
Oh,
That's her YouTube name. I don't know her real name. I never knew about her. Okay, that's a lie. I knew about her, but I've never seen her, and I never... Like, I knew of her name, but not of her.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to get into it too much because I don't know the full story. I just know that they broke up, and he's, like, trying to pay her $12 million to stop talking about all of it, and she refused it and said, no, because I'm going to speak my truth.
Yeah, there was
pretty much.
There was some crazy stuff that you were talking to me about.
Like, he was on Raya the day after.
On what?
Raya the day after.
What was that? Ryo?
Hold on. He was on Raya the day after they broke up, and Raya is a celebrity dating app.
What?
Yes, Raya is where, like, the celebrities are.
No way.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Well, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. I knew about it because of Tana's podcast. And she's been on every dating app, so.
That's
just
pretty
kidding.
wild.
But.
Yeah. All right, I wish we could continue this podcast longer. And I'm super, super sorry that I'm feeling the way I am. I can't keep talking for much longer. But I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for tuning in every single week. Those of you who do. Remember to share this with all of your friends. Turn on that notification bell to get notified anytime an episode comes out. And is there anything else you want to add, Lovey?
Nope. I think that was it. I just hope you guys enjoyed it and have such an amazing weekend. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye. A.
Oh my gosh, I can breathe out of my nose now. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the A.J. No.
Ah!
All right, let's do it again.
I didn't. Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Okay.
No, you're good.
Go ahead.